Hi, Internet.
Hi.
Internet.
Oh, I should probably
Finally
turn the
sunburned.
slideshow back on, huh?
You've been stellar as of late, Internet. How?
Yeah.
Internet, you're
So
slaying it.
patient, internet. Thanks for waiting.
Thanks for dealing with our shit.
Yep.
Did we broadcast the murder mystery?
Yeah.
Well then,
Awesome.
haven't been waiting that long. But it has been like a month since we played this.
Yeah. We definitely left with the promise of, yeah, we'll do more of this next week.
Super dramatic RP reveal episode, and then silence.
Silence.
Silence. Oh shit! I have to open up all my documents.
It's like
In the words
Right.
of Shay,
Look at my little hat.
murder, mystery, sadness dinner.
Murder mystery sadness.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's just say every week that we were supposed to play, I rewatched the last episode.
Just to make sure you're up to date.
Yep.
so he's got the story down pat.
Oh yeah, he can probably read it word for word back to us now at this point.
Yeah. Not even a
I had to
little bit.
email the writer's room just to get, make sure I had the right script for tonight.
Oh good.
I could tell you whatever I want happened and you'd believe me.
Yep.
Probably.
Oh man, we missed
not
out on
wrong.
a golden opportunity.
Yep. All right, so you guys are still in Corner's room.
Hi Corner, we're back. We didn't leave, but we're back.
We've been here for
We've been here in your room for a month and a week. For a month and a half, actually.
Basically, yes. Ugh. So, well,
We're still level 13 though, right?
Yes, you're still level 13.
but we
Just
didn't
making
level up
sure I
while we
have
were
the
not
most
here.
recent sheet, okay? I'm just making sure.
I would have thought we would have leveled up at least once while
Don't
waiting here.
shoot. Messenger.
From that passive XP gain.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You know,
what we're doing, right?
to have a little personal growth.
I mean, yeah. Do we do get XP from RP?
Yes.
We could.
We get XP for doing Scooby-Doo stuff.
I believe you'll find that the XP tracker for this campaign is you level up when I feel like you can.
I like it.
So
Yeah.
milestone leveling, basically. Got it.
Oh, it's definitely milestone leveling.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Dude, honestly, same.
True.
It's just easier.
It's like, oh, everybody's 14 now. Woo!
Magical.
Because we killed a small
No,
dog.
not
What?
actually.
You said it. It's
No.
like guys' grocery games rules.
Yeah, okay, everyone roll for...
As long as you
XP.
say
I
the
think
word
I'm a
go, you have to
D6.
start.
That's right. Anywhere in the sentence.
You have a D6.
Like right now.
1, 2, 3, go!
Anyways, yeah. I mean, if we're going to be doing this and kind of figure out what we're going to be doing with hopefully finding Corna's wife's murderer and also finding out what happened to all of these what group are they called again? Spooners?
The Spooniers.
Spoon ears.
Spooniers. I guess we should probably find our paladin friend and
It looks
kind of
like he's
update
gone
him.
to the dark side.
I have.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. He's been touching himself a lot, and just he's been talking.
We
to
should
that
bring him out in the
axe
daytime.
bit.
When was the last time he polished his armor? That's the thing.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
He just has like handprints permanently etched into his armor at this point.
Just the Searing Divine power up, little bump.
Horrifying. Yeah, we should probably go find our good friend, the Paladin Man. Paladin Man. And get him up to speed, and then go to the town and figure out what's going on. See what we can investigate.
We're not currently in Philandia, right?
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Here we are.
You definitely
We're
We're
are.
literally in
Corner's
the
room
castle.
at home.
Oh, okay. I thought we were somewhere else.
Nope.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, where is the paladin?
Well, the paladin's probably strolling back into town with a smug look on his face, returning from Rye Hills.
Yeah.
Smelling of incense and exotic oils and something
Yep.
else.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, I mean, just basically strolling back in. Probably headed up to the castle. Now that
I send Baron von Bog to fetch him.
Oof, oof.
where are you guys at?
We're in Corner's room
Is Corner's
in the
room
castle.
in the castle? Okay. So I just kind of see the door cracked and hear everybody kind of in there. And I'm just like, give it a couple knocks and just, hey, what's going on in here?
Ah.
It's like a dorm room. Everyone's sitting on the bed.
Right. That's how I picture it too.
There's red solo cups everywhere, and we're all sharing just a bottle of vodka.
Yep.
Right.
Vodka. The last time I sat in a room like that, we were drinking Natty Ice.
Ooh,
Last time I sat in a room like that was vodka and beer.
Hmm.
We didn't put the vodka in the beer, thankfully. That would have been bad.
Correct.
Things happen.
You sometimes forget. You forget which solo cup is used for which thing, and then, you know.
One thing leads to another, and then all of a sudden the paladin's laying on hands, and it's gone too far.
Too far.
Speaking of which, what's up, Orlovsky?
Shay. So
Quinn, you're back.
What's the gathering? And I don't know. Has Quinray ever met Corna?
She's been part of the party for like ever.
Or
It's a
not?
creepy
I'm not
lady.
Corna. Who's the other?
Kiara.
one? Kiara. Thank you.
No one has. She died 13 years ago.
The last time we played Pathfinder.
One of those statements is correct.
One of those feels correct.
Yep.
Um,
Well, I mean, in Pathfinder time, it's like 13 years, right?
Exactly.
Since the last time we played.
Feels like it.
But I'm what's the vibe in the room when I walk in?
Well, my
Solemn?
sister and I have experienced a really intense fight between very old, sort of friends over the death of a spouse. So, not the best vibe.
not the best vibe. I like that. Okay.
At least that's where we're at sitting.
Yeah. And so Quinray's just kind of like, Shay, like, is everything okay in here?
There's some stuff we gotta fill you in on, but long story short, it seems like someone or some power that is trying to take out members of the resistance.
Feel the resistance.
So,
Sorry. What's happening?
I don't know how much you know about Radbertus's whole spoon ears thing.
Oh yeah, know all about it. And anybody that even takes a stand for their own morals against Tova seems to somehow meet her wrath.
Yeah, well, one of Rad's sisters found a list, or compiled a list, after talking to different citizens about people that had gone missing, people that she knew were part of the resistance, but obviously wasn't common knowledge. But
Yeah.
putting together some pieces, it's quite the pattern. And, well, one of those names was Corna's wife, who died a long time ago. But
Ugh.
she paid the price for it, and well, it's just, I guess, I mean, I'm proud as fuck that Kiara was doing this stuff even back then, but also, God, it's hard to know that that's why she went, you know. And I just like look over at Corna, like trying to make sure that I'm not saying anything in an offensive manner. But Shay is not good at emotional intelligence.
Nope, she's just nodding along.
Cool.
And Quinray just kind of turns to Corna and just puts his hand out, you know, to just comfort her, like on her shoulder, and just says, you know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry for your loss, and you know, just know that this is what we've been fighting for here. Is everything that she fought for.
Yeah. And since she's just wearing like a t-shirt, for the first time, you can see that her scars, besides just on her face, they're also coming out from underneath her t-shirt and down her arms.
Mm.
What T-shirt is it?
Just a plain t-shirt.
Nirvana.
I was gonna say like, what's the like cool like grunge band equivalent?
Evanescence.
Yeah, like what's the what's the hardcore like bard group that she's really into?
Hard bardcore.
Bardcore.
Bardcore? Oh, yeah.
Bardcore, yes. Yes, please. Let's make this a thing. It's definitely not a Three Owls t-shirt. I know that.
3 owls.
Yeah, our mariachi.
Oh
owl band.
God.
The
Hootie and the Blow Bears.
Hootie and the Blowbears. Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hootie and the Blowbears. That's right.
I forgot about it.
Hootie
Oh,
and the
it's in my
Blowbears.
brain again.
There's a
Image of
sticker
the owl
on
bears with the
Rad's mug.
saxophones.
Yep.
Cursed.
Hey, listen, they drew the art like that. Okay, we just finished it for them.
Added instruments and tiny hats.
I'm sad that this is a thing.
Oy vey.
Ay vey, indeed.
Quinray kind of like he turns back to Shay, but he like shares like that glancing stare with Radbertus, and and just kind of turns to Shay and says, "You said there was a list. Like, what are we talking here?"
Shay will share the list if she still has it. I mean, I have it in my little journal thing, but if we could add it to Quinn's as well.
Well,
Hello, list.
and Quinray kind of
I
receives it from her, and like he just like folds it,
oh
like he starts to fold it out, and he's just like he gets like halfway through the fold, and he shudders and just like
please
kind of
Yeah,
like
roll 20,
holds it.
please.
What's that?
Roll 20, please.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, I got it wrong. It was 10 years ago.
It won't. It won't let me open it so I can send it to you.
I have it.
You have
It's
it.
yeah, it's in front of me.
Yeah,
If
pop it in
it's
front
on
of
the
everybody.
screen,
Cool.
so
Everything's fine.
everything's fine. Yeah,
Everything.
I didn't know that's what you're looking. Sorry.
I also
Um,
apparently can't open it to edit it if I wanted to. It's just not opening.
Good for you.
But if I don't need to, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. But like,
Yeah.
Corey just kind of shudders and just he's like holding it, and he just kind of closes his eyes, and he's just, you know, and he just kind of slowly opens his eyes, and he just looks at Rad, and like, Rad, you just see this face that's like Quinn just looks tired, right? Like he just looks tired of this, and Quinn just says to Brad, and I thought just select family members from the houses was enough for her. But
She wants to,
this is too many.
and you see, Rad is, like anytime he's ever talking seriously about the Queen, it's just like a subtle anger in the back as he tries to keep things together. But this is sort of like a really deep, burning one, and mixed with the guilt of knowing someone so close, outside of his like immediate circle of the Spooneers. Um, and so it's heartbroken and guilt and just this fire. And he says she wants to, burn it all to the ground.
For what? For power?
Yeah.
What will be left for her power at this rate?
Well, no challenge to it, I guess. But if the thing about power is you can't have all of it. So there's something bigger, deeper, more powerful, or older, or wiser, or more clever. And this power comes at the expense of this and many others. People really not deserving their fate at her hand.
Quinn's got a point, though. I mean,
I didn't want.
just there's not gonna be any kingdoms to control.
Yeah.
What I mean.
And Quinray kind of looks at Shay and turns back to Rad and says, I didn't want to have to. I didn't want it to feel like it got to this point, but I think we're there, and I think we have to seriously get the houses together.
Yeah.
It has to end.
I've been on that path for too long. And, I shoot a glance at Lily. Um, it's cost many people too much. There must be something that she is after, other than pettiness. Um, if I were the only thing that was threatening her, I think she would have skipped this and, dealt with me directly. You know, so
But it's not just that.
I don't think it's just me. It's something more.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever this person is, whoever this actor is, and you know, this organization stands for freedom. So there are other groups that like slavers or just other groups that just clash with our ideals. So I don't know if this pattern is related to that, but it wouldn't be the first time we've dealt with slavers or people who work with slavers who also work for this or that or the other thing. So
Right.
it could be a combination. Could be two birds with one stone. Could be revenge.
I mean, I think she just wants to bring Brevoy to its knees and destroy the houses that have stood for years upon years, lifetimes, and it just can't happen.
Well,
It'll just be bloodshed.
I hope that whatever information that we keep getting, it's still good. Um, maybe we can suss out what the bigger picture is,
Mm-hmm.
and if there are any other leads. But
Well, we should summon the houses that for sure have never gotten along with Sertova. We should they they should come here. We should have a conversation about how a strategy, whatever you want to call it, to bring the houses together against her.
we'll see if if any of the sword lords beyond Jumanji would be interested in such a venture. But I think that's going to take time. But I think the first thing we need to do is to figure out who's responsible for uh, these murders. We could do. I mean, you can send out letters and communications to the heads of the houses or the people in the houses and the other groups involved and a couple of the spoonier sort of leaders. But yeah, you have to, and any other people, Rianne, that you think might be helpful. Um,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if you've heard anything through your channels.
Nothing yet. We haven't really looked too deep back, but I'll keep looking around, keep asking, see what we can find.
Rianne,
Yeah.
do you still have our old friend, the oh
Well, the
gosh,
guy
what
that we
was
arrested,
the guy that we interrogated?
I'm sure he's still around
Because I
here.
think I thought a part of the deal was he was gonna work with you.
He definitely works for us, not with me. I don't work with many people. Hell, I work with you all. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah, no, he still works for the nation. Is there anything specific you wanted him to do?
Well, I would think he's the closest tie to Sertova that we have as far as her sabotage and her plan. Maybe this is something that was spoken about, or he would know possibly who in her circle would carry out this. Is it her directly, or does she have somebody that carries out just this kind of deed, you know?
Oh, I'm sure people do it for her. She's not doing it herself.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I
but
mean, I know that obviously the murders, but I'm saying, does she say like, "Hey, the Spooniers are a problem. Figure out how to take care of it," or is she specifically targeting these people and then sending out whatever minion or minions to do her bidding?
I would probably assume that she has some direct hands in this situation. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if she has a couple of lieutenants um,
Oh,
keeping track of things and making decisions on her behalf, but nothing unilaterally without her at least knowing.
yeah. I'm just wondering
She
if.
doesn't seem like the kind of person that would give up control, I think is the word I'm looking for here.
All right.
So,
I just don't. Um, I just don't want to just try to go cold, and start asking a bunch of questions when we've had somebody in that circle.
yeah, I mean, I can definitely reach out and find out the next time he's in town. He's doing a couple of jobs as far as I'm aware, but I'm sure he's pretty close by.
And maybe, because how long ago did we capture him? What would that be?
Uh,
Game time? 6 years?
it's been at least a couple of
Probably.
years. Yeah.
So maybe if I can zoom in on this bad boy, or it's just gonna be a spinning wheel of death. There's a lot of there's one 6 years ago in Rostov.
Yeah.
There's one 4 years ago in Rostov. So maybe by chance he may have heard of what was going on in that area.
Definitely possible.
Because Rostov's the closest thing on here to us, right?
Yeah.
Or is it Eagles Watch?
It's definitely Rostov.
Restov. Gotcha.
I mean, there was one this year for Rostov too. That's something to keep track of.
What's that?
There is one this year for Rostov as well. And
Yeah.
we've got people. We've had people around for a while, so maybe someone in our network, I think is the word I want to look for here, can help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get someone to look into this particular murder and go from there. It says unsolved, so that means that the guards and/or police are still have some stuff on file.
And Jamondi's in Restov, right?
Yes.
That could be helpful.
Might visit an old friend and see what she has to say.
Sounds good to me.
She may even know about the one that happened 4 years ago. Or 6 years ago.
Does the pattern of cities have some, like, does it look like it's going along like a particular route, like north to south, or like a trade route or something?
No, it's basically every major city.
And just wherever they happen to be at that time when something goes south.
Okay. Yeah, and the dates are so spread out that that pattern would be hard to track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even
do
like-
all of those cities have like a black market?
Most do, my friend.
Yeah.
At least the bigger ones. Most do.
Okay. Just trying to see if there's like some sort of like common thread.
Wait a second. Is it Eagles Watch is where I'm from, isn't it?
Yes.
That seems like a weird question to ask the room, Sir Quinray. Are you
Sorry.
okay?
That was out of character.
I assume so. It was just really funny.
Inside check.
Oh God!
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like if there would be like any sort of like linking characteristic that each of these cities have. You know, that would connect them. They all have black markets. They're all major cities.
Mm-hmm.
They all have spooniers. You know, it seems like there's like a thread that would connect all of these together a little bit.
I mean, it could be as simple as that there are points of political interest here. Large cities always bring large people and large ideas. Black markets always appear in large cities because there's a large number of people and potentially differing ideas. So these could just be important cities.
Yeah. I wonder if they're important to the Queen for not so obvious reasons.
Possible. Definitely possible.
I think the thing that we need to be worrying about is how do all of these individuals for over a decade who are otherwise well hidden, living in safe houses, how are they found and killed?
Yeah.
To me, I mean, I don't know anything about politics, but it sounds like somebody's a rat.
Distinctly possible. A rat can bring down the biggest organizations out there. That's how I'm here.
What do you mean that's how you're here?
Someone turned us in from the inside. So I had to leave.
I don't know that much about you.
Oh, you will. No worries.
But you weren't the rat, is what you're saying. You were
No.
taken down by one.
The rat, He kind of like pauses for a second. The rat got away.
But you know who it was?
Yeah.
You never tracked them down? Who would they be at the top of my list?
Didn't say they weren't the top of my list.
Fair. Anyway.
I'll look over to Lily and ask if Mary is in town. Because we just got back, right?
Yeah.
And so I think we need to gather Mary and go through our ranks.
Would we
Yep.
apply
No.
improvised interrogation techniques to find them?
Yeah, I don't like those, but
I don't say I like them either. Doesn't mean I'm not.
I mean, what? Pretty much to Shay's exact point. We need to find out who it is. We need to find and stop it. The larger picture and how all the strings are connected and all of that will come. And we can't figure that out here. Finding the person is the first pragmatic step in any sort of plan that we might come up with.
Of course.
At least I think.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, it sounds like we have 2 leads that we want to chase. One being our informant on all things Sortova, and the other being the spoonier ranks and making sure somebody doesn't have some kind of, I don't know, need or want to appease her.
We were gonna go investigate the city, right? Look for leads. Am I remembering that correctly from talking above the table?
Last I checked, yeah. That was our plan.
Rest off? Was that?
No. The city that
High whatever it is.
High Delph?
High Delph.
High Delph.
Cornet's that's still okay course of action with you both. I know this hits differently for you for obvious reasons, but just want to be respectful and see if you're wanting to go and do this with us.
Yes, of course. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I think that should be or at least our first step.
Yeah.
Okay.
And put something to rest.
Where is High Delph from here?
North.
Just north.
To the north.
Can you describe something in great detail so Rianne can bamf us there?
No.
Incredible detail. Yeah, no. I wouldn't risk doing that because I'm pretty sure we'd all die a horrible, painful death. And it would
Fair.
be kind of funny. But anyways.
Maybe
So
you'll
we
get
all live
really
on a
lucky.
pocketbook? Pocket boat.
Pocket boat for our naval kingdom.
Yep.
Sounds
Head
good.
in the pocket boat.
So
To the
let's
pocket.
see. On this map,
When you guys RP, did you guys do kingdom turns?
No.
Should we do some before we leave, or just focus on this and get it done?
I mean,
Did we want to take another month? I have no problem with that, but did we want to take another month of having no answers?
I think narratively, shame not to use that.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I agree.
Okay.
There's a sense of urgency.
Yeah. Murders are not the best.
Murders are not cool.
Murder! Wait,
Red
yes,
rum.
murder!
Two twins riding around on tricycles in hallways.
Ugh, not these things again.
Right. Wizard Tower's full of blood. It's the worst.
Hey, that's just my wizard tower as normal. Don't worry about it.
so if you follow this river,
Which
I'm not
one?
zooming out far enough. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we should name the rivers.
Oh, jeez, right.
You should name the rivers.
Right.
Well,
This is
yeah,
I mean the
River-
river's
River-
already named, but okay.
River North.
fine. What's the
This
river's
is-
name?
It's
This
the
is
East
Juniper
Selen
River.
River.
But it's north. Why is it called east?
Don't worry about it.
Must be east of Princeton.
I deserve that. Not gonna lie.
We're gonna rename the river.
It's gonna
The
piss
beast,
off
the beast
lots
of the east.
people.
Yeah, it'll. It might be Mimosa Spring or something like that. Something cool. Something refreshing.
So anyway, this river goes north to Lake Raycall, and then you can take the Gray River up to Greyhaven, but then you'll have to go on foot from Greyhaven to High Delph.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Maybe we can even, because wasn't there a couple of murders in Greyhaven too?
Distinctly probable.
We should probably get that, like, have Highdale first, because we have more information there.
I gotcha.
And should we bring Mary along, or tell her to catch up with us?
Oh God,
Have a bigger speed gang.
he's gonna be here. Oh, boy.
I think she's gotten better.
I enjoy her company. Not everyone else does.
Mm,
Also, she's a bit of a psychopath, which I'm fine with.
I mean, you guys are two peas in a very dangerous
angry
pod.
pod. Yes.
Yeah.
Why
Grenade?
is the pod so angry?
Murder.
Meh.
She saved Quinn's life.
Yeah, I've saved his life too. And everyone saved his life at this point.
Did she
true.
though?
I'm just kidding, buddy.
Did she?
She did, from what I hear. She shot a lich or something. Was that one? Yeah, I think so.
She does a different kind of lay on hands that didn't save my life. So
Is it any different from what happens at Rye Hills? I don't know. I haven't been down there in a couple months.
right. Yeah. Mary's a little forceful with Quinn.
Well, we know. Brad knows that Quinn's a gentle giant. Pathfinder After Dark.
That's right.
Rye Hills in the afternoon.
Just having some afternoon tea in Rye Hills.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh,
Ooh.
that's cool.
I just felt like I should join in.
Like this.
The Gerstolen lands.
Hey, we should go to Numeria. That sounds like fun.
What is it?
We should go to Numeria.
Numeria.
Remember correctly, that is a really screwed up place to go.
So is that technically Lake Hooktongue right there?
Correct.
Ooh.
Sorry, that was correct to what? To Rianne, what did you ask, Connery? Everything froze. Cool. Give it a minute. See if it fixes itself. No. Okay.
And so you joined this kingdom.
What all we do is deal with other people's crap.
Yeah. let's not talk about that, Red.
Insight check.
You made a very
He's the
interesting
mole.
job choice, sir. That's like me being antisocial and working in hospitality. But
Say what?
yeah, right. It don't make no damn sense.
I don't know. You can be an introverted spy master.
A hospitable hermit?
I like that one. I'm keeping that one.
Hospitable
Oh, I'm writing that one down. I like that. That was good.
All right. So we travel. You said Lake Rykal, and then up the Gray River to Grey Haven.
Mhm.
And then from Greyhaven, we can either stop here and check things out, or go straight to High Delve.
Like y'all said, we have more information at High Delve. I think if we start just asking questions in Grey Haven, maybe we can get a lead at High Delve,
And then return to
and
Greyhaven.
then and
respectively.
see if there's anything in Grey Haven we can
Do.
find out.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm Okumadoki with that.
I just need everyone to know that the whole way up here, Shay has been punching the shit out of animals and beasts and anything that fucked with us. And she's like strengthened by this return back towards her homelands.
See, I just imagined
Rad
every time you
tries-
saw like a wild beast or something, that you would just punch it and punch it and punch it and punch it until it kind of
Because
popped open.
Shay's from Skywatch, right?
She's from over by Stone Climb, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Let me double check so I don't give you the wrong information.
That's fair.
Rad tries to charm any sort of animal to bring to strengthen the ranks of Aelandia.
And every time you do, Shay punches it in the head.
Yeah, she has authority over the eastern lands that contain the Ice Rime Peaks and the Gronzi Forest.
Okay.
Authority?
The house is headed in Stone Climb.
Okay.
So are you
Not
like
like total authority.
Like total authority, like, you know. Dang.
Not me. My family.
Oh.
Someday.
Someday.
Someday. I will be
Things are gonna be easier.
That's true too.
Yeah, let's.
Do we find any shinies while we're around? You know, knock any bandicants over, find a treasure chest. Other than punching animals just happening, going by our ship.
You find a
I feel
laser
like-
disc.
Dude.
Shiniest thing we know. Alright, campaign's over. We've won, guys.
Time to go to a rave.
Quinn has disappeared into the abyss.
And then there was 3.
I don't even know what that reference is from. I just say it because I know you like it.
Woo.
Okay.
It has returned.
Ooh.
Sorry.
It's all good. Is that a swimming pool? They've got a swimming pool? Nice.
What? How do we not have a swimming pool?
Guys, I know the first thing we're building when we get back.
Yeah.
Bathhouse.
I just came from a bunch of swimming pools.
No, you came from nude orgy pools. Slight difference.
Is there though?
Yes, generally speaking, the nude
I
orgy pools
mean-
don't go deeper than 3 feet. Reduced chance of drowning. I say reduced chance for obvious reasons.
Ayo.
I mean, every pool can turn into an orgy. So, it's just,
That's right.
Yeah.
If you believe and have consent.
And sign the waiver.
I believe.
Make sure you sign the waiver. What god in this universe is the sex god?
Callistra?
Callistra, really?
No, I guess she's just like, are you looking for like a fertility god or like a kinky god? Because Callistra's definitely the kinky god.
Oh, absolutely. She's the king god. Yeah, that's.
I feel like
That was
there are
something.
2 shrines there, and it's on one side of the town is fertility, on the other side is the kinky stuff.
I don't know off the top of my head, actually.
So Quinn, which shrine do you pay homage to first?
I mean, no, not Samurai. Shaylin is the goddess of beauty.
Why are we talking about this during a murder mystery?
because
Have you met Rad? That's kind of his thing.
I'm still trying to figure out the yarn brawl that is Quinnarak.
We approach the scene of a decade-old murder. Who do you guys think is the kinky god?
You know that's exactly how that goes, right?
That's basically entirely correct. Yes,
that's
how that goes.
Yes.
it's been like this entire adventure.
We ride at dawn, bitches. Yeah.
Apparently, Feronia is the fertile flame.
Okay.
Feronia?
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell that?
Feronia.
Alright, putting that in a notebook.
It's listed in the Inner Sea Gods.
Got it. Cool. fertility, sacred fires, wildfire. What the hell?
Yes.
The fires of
Oh,
hearts, fires
that's
of
what-
loins, and the fires of fire.
Wow.
Ah, yes,
That's
the
what
fires
our
of
fire
fire.
festival has been missing. A deity. I'm sure Katie will be fine sharing.
All right. Well, what is our lead at Hideout?
Well, we're gonna go to Corna's. I guess the first place to go is probably look up our spoon ear contact, if there's any left. There should be.
There's any.
Who would I know?
Like, would
GM?
Corna still be able to like get to her house, apartment, whatever?
Is Corna having a breakdown? Is the real question.
Yeah, how's she looking?
Let's just say you've seen more color on a piece of paper.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't have magic to kind of change the way you look. Are you still wanted here?
Why would I be wanted here?
She served her time.
Yeah, she served her time. They may not like her here, but she served her time.
Yeah. Shay's like staying very close to Corna and also like giving dirty looks to anyone who looks at her.
I guess. Well, I'll look to Lily, and I'll say, well, first things first. Let's get a drink. And go directly to the tavern.
Who's going with them?
I
Tavern?
should we really start making a scene the first minute we get here?
There's a process.
Your process is go to tavern, get drunk, cause a scene, and then we say hi to all the guards because they're here to arrest us.
I mean, that's like casual. We're on a mission here, man. Gotta keep it business. And then while Lily and I are at the tavern, we go through our usual process of making contact with the area chapter or the area spoon ears. So looking for the symbols, saying the secret words, giving them the nods, see if anyone is still here.
I think we should go with Corna and Shay since they know this town. And kind of lead us into where things took place and who might be someone of import that we can talk to.
Keep in mind that this was like a long time ago. And also, we also don't really know what happened. I mean, I've spent the last 10 years confused, I guess.
Has the leadership changed in the last 10 years? Like, has the mayor passed on or whatever, died, given up reins, etc., etc.? Is whoever's in charge of this town the same person that was in charge of this town 10 years ago?
No.
Is the guy that screwed over Corna still here?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool, let's go find them.
It might be a good idea if Lily and I do this one thing and you guys
Do the other
go
thing.
after that lead, and then we'll meet in the middle somewhere.
At the orgy pool?
Well, we can also just kind of meet at the tavern.
Alright.
Okay.
What Redminus means by Redbertus means by the middle is he'd leave
Where
the
he's
table and go to the bar.
In between the table in between the bar and the door.
How exactly do we put up with this man again?
It's because we love him.
So the four of you are gonna go to Corna's old house. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
You guys travel fast.
And Corna like puts her hood up and like walks closely behind Shay so nobody can really see her.
Yeah.
And when you get there, it looks like it is no longer a house, but is now a shop.
Ooh.
What kind of shop?
It's labeled as an oddities shop.
Yeah.
Is it open?
Sesame.
Yes. You guys arrived early enough in the day that it is still open.
Hmm. Yeah, and I don't really know what we're gonna find here, but we might as well go in. I'm gonna look at Corna and just make sure that that's okay with her.
She is now actively panicking. She says, I don't think I can go in there.
Alright, I'll wait out here with you. The others can go in.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Understandable. We'll take it.
Rian hands Corna like a small little water skin of some very mildly alcoholic wine, not like super alcoholic, just something to help kind of nerve the system without being, let's get drunk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I kind of just hands it like, if you want, it may help.
Perfect.
And then he kind of like, okay, let's go, Glenn.
Yep. Does a bell ring when we enter in the door?
Yep.
Yep. That's how I picture this shop already. Picturing the bell ringing off the door. What are some of the oddities that we see in this store?
The first thing that's odd is that it's still set up like a house.
Oh. It's like a showroom almost.
Ooh, that's crispy.
I like that a lot. That was really good.
That's a nice map.
I don't know why I like that so much. That was good. Crispy.
It's true.
I don't know. For some reason, that just reminds me of like, stepping outside. Like, the sun is so spicy.
I said that to either you or Kay the other day. I was like, it's so hot out. The weather's so spicy.
So spicy.
So spicy.
So spicy.
That
Anyways,
has been.
yes. 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 So, yeah, is there anyone in here? Is it just a...
Yes, there is a gentleman there who looks up and says, yes, hello, how can I help you?
I think the guy with the charisma should probably be the one talking. Just saying.
Oh, we're just kind of passing through town, and I love little shops like this. So just kind of
You really do. Our house is
browsing
full of these
around.
things.
Honey, listen. Oh, we're going down this route. We're totally playing.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're just doing it. It's fine.
Bring on the tropes.
and you know, and I love little unique things around the house. So
I don't argue with you.
you know,
It's just every single town. Every town.
and every time we can look at something and tell a story about that visit.
Very true. Very true.
You know? And
Well, everything on display here is for sale. All of the furniture, as well as all of the other knickknacks and any of the books and any of the dolls.
Dolls?
so you said all the furniture's for sale.
Yep.
Where
We have it
where
imported from the capital.
importing from the capital. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Okay. Rand's going to feign looking at this table, which looks to have like a giant statue or maybe a bust on it. I'm not sure. But he's just gonna kind of like feign interest in looking at these while Henry's doing the talking.
In reality, it just has like 4 different, very finely crafted china dolls on it.
I don't care about the dolls. I'm gonna go to a different table. I'm gonna go over to the books.
Okay. And what are you doing at the books?
Just kind of looking. I'm reading the titles and I'm feigning interest into them while I very heavily listen to what's going on with the conversation, and I'm trying to just kind of get a scope of the layout of this house.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm casing the joint. It's what he does.
Do I recognize this furniture? As far as like who makes it?
Sorry, my
What connections?
headset's being dumb. What did you say?
Would I know? Would I know who? Would I know who made the furniture set from the capital city?
No, not specifically.
What do I see with these China dolls? Like what?
They look very finely crafted and incredibly lifelike.
Incredibly lifelike, like creepy lifelike.
Probably, yeah.
Can I stealthily attempt to detect magic around the area?
Sure.
Do this for the stealthy checky. Are you fudging kidding me? First effing roll. My stealth check is still 22.
That still passes.
Cool. So just kind of detecting magic in the entirety of at least the downstairs.
No magic.
Okay, I just want to make sure that the lifelike dolls weren't fucking disturbing for some reason.
I mean, the longer you look at them, the more they disturb you, but they are not magical.
Just going on the lens of making sure they're not some kind of Pathfinder variant of a voodoo doll or something like that. It's like,
Gotcha.
So, okay.
Quinn's gonna go over and sit on this furniture. What's in front of him on this coffee table?
It would be probably like 3 or 4 books, 2 of the dolls, and maybe like a doily.
Okay.
Cute.
Anything special about the books? Like anything in particular?
Most of the books range from some sort of fairly standard, like nonfiction, to
Gotcha.
some spicier titles.
Got it. Rand's gonna ask the shopkeepers, like, so, how long have you, had this shop? How long have you been here?
I have been proprietor of the shop for about 6 years now.
Oh, okay. we had some friends that came through here about a decade ago, and they didn't mention anything about the shop, and well, they know how much we love these things. So I was just surprised to see one here. Do you know what was here before?
Well, I took over from the previous proprietor. I don't know what was here before him.
Okay.
Yes.
To be safe, I'm gonna try to do a sense motive on that, just to make sure I'm getting the info.
Okay.
Not very good at this, but let's try. 17.
Yeah, he has, well, I guess I should roll. Everything that he's saying, you believe.
Okay.
Or rather,
Okay.
nothing he's saying is making you not believe him.
Fair
I
enough.
guess that's a better way to put it, right?
Yeah, it's true. I believe. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to.
What's at this table here? There's more China dolls.
Yep. And a window.
What does the window look at?
Let's see. Let me just check the map real quick. That window shows out onto the street up to the town center.
Okay.
And I go up to the shopkeeper. Are there more items for sale upstairs?
No. The upstairs I just use for storage.
Okay. Brienne's gonna try and get some information out of him in the sense of like, do you know if there's any interesting stories about this town? We've never been here before, and I always like learning as much as the history of where we visit. But I look for the more lesser known things. Um, some say I'm a crime aficionado. I enjoy seeing all the kind of the darker sides of town's histories. I don't know if there's anything interesting that might have happened recently, or even not recently.
I am not the one to ask about that. I moved here as part of my retirement. So,
What'd you
yes.
retire from?
Just from woodworking.
Woodworking.
Oh, very nice.
Well,
I was
that
never
makes
good enough
sense for
to
the
make
furniture.
pieces such as these, but
But you have a
We're all
fondness
talented in
for
our
it.
own way.
I have a fondness and an eye.
I see you have two. He's trying to like feign cheekiness.
Shay's not here.
Yeah, Shay would look at me in disgust with the kind of personality I'm faking right now.
Do you have any
Can't leave the odd couple alone.
newly in stock items in this back room that aren't yet out for sale?
Newly in stock items.
That you
Maybe
just
some
haven't been
of
able-
the books that I have upstairs if you wanted to take a look at those, but that's about it.
Yeah, I would love to take a look at them.
All right. So he takes you upstairs to a room full of boxes.
Room full.
And some
While they're upstairs, Rianne is going to try and stealthily hop into this other room and just do a quick look around.
Oh yeah, it's just like a little step up into the kitchen.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's gonna go in there and just kind of take a look around and see if he finds anything interesting or weird.
Okay.
While he's looking around in there, is there anything? So there's just like a room with like a bunch of boxes and anything. Do I catch anything as far as like how the boxes are labeled or anything like that?
Nope, it's just all pretty standard stuff. Either pieces of furniture or boxes of books.
Okay. Did this look like an old bedroom? Like it was?
Yes, yeah, it was definitely an old bedroom.
Okay. Okay. Kunray's just gonna kind of keep, going through different boxes until he feels comfortable that, Rianne's had enough time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick and dirty, but as in depth as possible. Just like search of anything interesting, out of place,
Alright.
floorboards that might be creaky, that there might be something underneath. Like, do my best to do as full sweep as quickly as possible.
Alright, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay, that's not terrible. 26.
26. You're pretty sure that this bookcase here moves.
Is there any way to glean if it has been moved recently?
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
Yes, yeah.
Good enough. Once I know that information, and if that seems to be the only information I'm gathered from this, I'm gonna just yell up "Honey, you find anything good up there? Or anything interesting?"
And I'll just yell back. I found a few good ones, but the great ones are always at the bottom.
That's true. That's true.
To try to give him a hint that I'm gonna take more time.
Perfect. Do we know how to move the bookcase? Is there a mechanism, or is it just physically I can move it and there's something behind it?
It's definitely a mechanism.
Cool. With my 26 did I find the mechanism?
No.
Can I do a deeper dive into it then?
Yeah, if you want to take the time to do that.
Absolutely. Lower. Now that I know what I'm looking for, maybe it's easier, but that should be a 24.
Yeah. Now that's the only thing that you're looking for. Yeah, you're able to find behind some of the books a hidden button that would be able to open the bookcase.
Okay. God, I don't know if I want to do this at the same time. I kind of do. Do I have? Oh, do I not have this yet? Oh, I don't have silence. Because when I had silence. Well, that's annoying. Okay, never mind. Can't do that. This bookcase is up against the stairs, yes?
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that I can find... I'm trying to do a quick way to phrase this. Is it safe to say that there's room enough to stand underneath those stairs, or do I not have enough information?
Yeah, they're definitely wide enough that you think you'd be able to go underneath the stairs.
I'd like to attempt to dimension door underneath the stairs.
Okay.
So that way I don't make any sound about popping it open or hitting the
Because you don't have to be able to see where you're going.
That's why specifically I'm using dimension door.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'd like to do that.
So, are you going to try to cast quietly?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
What does Dimension Door sound loudly?
Nothing, apparently. It sounds like nothing. I would assume it doesn't really have a lot of sound. More so, it's got it just has verbal components, so I have to say words. So I'm like, under my breath, very technically audible, but only if you're standing directly inside my nasal cavity, kind of quiet is what I'm going for here.
So you
Sweet.
zip a couple feet over to the other side of the bookcase,
Yeah, feels like a waste, but I didn't want to make any noise.
and it looks like there is a staircase down underneath the other staircase.
Okay.
Okay.
How's the lighting in here? Is it dark?
It is in this part. It is. Yeah.
Okay. I do have dark vision, which is useful for this. I would like to do my absolute damnedest to keep an image of this room, like the landing of the staircase, in my mind, so I could possibly teleport back here later.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be down here and not be here when, my husband comes downstairs.
Yep.
So I'm going to very quickly, or at least as thoroughly but quickly as possible, try to get an idea of the room so that I can have a chance of teleporting here later.
Okay.
And then
at the top of the stairs, like in that small area, or downstairs?
In the small area on the other side of the bookshelf, because I don't want to go downstairs and disturb anything.
Okay.
Because I don't know how observant this particular individual is about his own stuff. So that area as much as possible. And then once I feel I'm confident, dimension door back to where I was standing. Because I
Perfect.
have 2 charges of that. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at.
And how are you getting back out?
Oh, I've got my second charge of
Okay.
dimension door.
Perfect.
I don't think I have to be as quiet since I'm inside of that room, quote unquote. So
Okay. So you pop back in just as you hear them coming down the stairs.
yeah, exactly. So they come downstairs, I guess, and I just grab a book and it's like, yeah, honey, I think I found something that I might want to get, just so it doesn't look like we've been here doing nothing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, "Oh, great! I think I found one for you, and I found one for me."
Wonderful.
No knickknacks to put on the shelf, though. So a book will have to do.
I always do enjoy some reading with you, so that's okay.
And I'm sorry. What was your name? Talking to the shopkeeper.
I am Harold.
Harold.
Okay. Well, it was great to meet you, Harold. What's the damage for these 3 books?
15 gold.
Okay, right.
I'll pull out 15. It's fine. We toss on the table.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, gentlemen.
You as well. This was a wonderful shop. We may be back.
Fantastic.
I'm guessing this is the front door.
Yep.
Yeah, we yonk out.
Perfect.
What? I guess this is Shane Corner right there.
Yeah, there they are.
So, how does Corner look when we come back out? She look like she's a little bit better.
She is. She does look a little bit better. She also drank all of the wine.
Been talking her down. It's okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, that was your house, you said, right?
Yes.
Did you always have a secret under staircase room?
I mean, we had a broom closet.
No, like underneath the stairs, there was a landing that had stairs that went down further.
No, that was just a broom closet.
Gotcha. There has been some modifications since then. That's something to keep in mind. Good to know. He grabs the wineskin from her and fills it up a little bit more and gives it back to her, just in case.
Oh, she doesn't. Um, that's all right. Go ahead.
He kind of looks at Shay and very quietly says, "It's really watered down. It's fine. It's fine."
Whatever she needs.
Exactly.
What
Um,
what's this building? And he kind of points to it right here.
That's the town hall.
Town hall. Okay.
should we check it out? Since we're over here.
Yeah. What made you want to live so close to town hall, Corna?
Available housing.
I was gonna. That's where the apartment was.
Yep. Logical explanation. I mean, yeah, we can check out the town hall.
I'm sure Rad is fine doing his thing.
Yes, Kiara and I used to live in separate apartments that were much smaller.
Oh, it's understandable.
Like some of these over here.
Oh, yeah. I feel you. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, he mostly wants to get like just a walk around of the town hall, just kind of get a general idea of its layout.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like it's up against a cliffside. Is that what that is?
Yep.
So it can only be accessed from 3 sides, one of which has a
Right.
door.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty defensible town hall. Good to know.
And while the town hall looks defensible, it itself doesn't really have anything like that. It's very like open floor plan.
Yeah.
And inside the back of Rand's head is like, fucking amateurs.
What do I notice anything? Like, do I notice? Is there anything posted that would be of interest? Like a town bulletin board.
Most of it just looks like normal things.
Okay.
Flyers for shops, upcoming town events.
Maybe a bounty board. Not
Uh,
like murders or something like that, but more like jobs to do.
Yeah.
Poetry jam.
Oh God, no! Please no.
I'm trying to think if there's any leads in a town hall. Are there like photos of, or I shouldn't say photos, or paintings of like who's in command and stuff? Like who's like town leadership? Is that like listed?
Yes. So photos exist.
Okay.
First of all, photos exist.
I
But
I don't
in
know.
this case, they would prefer to have paintings.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's several in a long line of paintings of people who had just like theirs done when they became mayor of the town. So they might not be accurate to what the person currently looks like.
Right.
But there's just a row of pictures of people who were mayor of this
Gotcha.
town.
Oh, okay, so it's a succession of mayors, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And I guess what's the one with the most recent date on it?
The most recent date is about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yep.
And what is that person's name?
That person's name is Thomas.
Thomas.
Mhm.
Okay.
If this shows the list of mayors from past,
Mhm.
which one lines up with the mayor that was here during Corna's trial, I guess, when she was convicted.
The one before Thomas.
Literally just before
which-
Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure it was like, it wasn't like 2 or 3 back.
No, it was just the one before.
Okay. And
What's-
name?
Does Thomas have
Gerald.
a last name?
Thomas is O'Keefe.
He's an O'Keefe.
Yep.
What do I know about the O'Keefes?
Nothing.
Okay.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, they are not part of the ruling class of the area.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the ruling class for the area, Corna's family, would be in Greyhaven.
Gotcha. So Greyhaven's is like the major city,
It's
and
the
this is
major
just a smaller.
city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yep, it's on the edge of the mountain, connects by river to the capital. It's
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
You think of anything else? Man, as far as what we wanna.
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I kind of want to give all the information to Rad when we see him.
Yeah. Do we want to go? Want to take
Yeah.
corner of the tavern and just sit back and relax a little bit? This is
Yeah,
kind
we
of
might as well see if it's still standing.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
true. And Shay says that, and Quinn Ray just kind of looks at the sky. Well, no
So,
smoke, so we're good so far. Unless it's burning so hot, there's no smoke.
It's only if Caden shows up. So while they're doing that, what am I doing? You know,
You and Lily are doing your thing about the tavern. And you do manage to link up with the one person who is in town.
okay. Who are they?
It is a woman. Where's my thing?
Excuse me. Hiccups.
I know I put it somewhere. Somewhere. A woman named Valerie.
Larry.
Mhm.
And would we know how long she's been a spooneer? And if she knew Corna's wife?
She's only been one for a couple years. And
Okay.
she was not here that long ago.
And without asking her, where do we have an idea of where she came from? Like, I'm pretty sure to be running a safe house, we have vetted them pretty well.
Yes, she actually used to be in Greyhaven,
Okay.
but when Lily found that there was no one here, she asked her to move from Greyhaven to High Elf, which is not an uncommon thing to do.
Okay. And so,
People who tire of the life in Greyhaven often move to High Elf.
Ah.
they're just looking to get out. Got it. Uh, so, Valerie, you know, uh, what is it that you do here? You know, other than uh, running the safe house.
Uh, Not much. I have a small pottery shop in town,
Okay.
and occasionally do some jobs up that get posted up at the town hall, but that's about it.
Okay. Anything odd happened? Since you've been here? You know, any needs for your house or just strange things?
Mm, we do get a lot of visitors, rich visitors.
What kind of visitors? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Rich.
Rich visitors?
Yep.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So, people of good coin. Are they nobles? Or are they merchants? Or are they,
I assume they're
being like,
merchants because they don't stay very long. Or
do
maybe that
they,
means the opposite, I'm not sure.
what was it?
I, I was just saying they don't stay very long. I'm not sure if that makes them merchants or nobles specifically.
Do they give an idea of what they're hiding from?
No, I mean, they come into town, they spend a day or two, and then they leave.
If they were merchants, uh, or if any of them have been merchants, do they have they had like, um, do you know what kind of trade that they were in? Maybe if they were like connected with some back dealy sort of things.
I never see any of them in the main square, so I don't know if they are here for like personal back end business or what.
Okay. Um, has there been anything odd, um, with the queen? Has she been making any sort of moves? Um, I don't know if we've. I kind of look at Lily for like clarification because I don't run the day to day like she does. But like, have we done any recent operations up here? Like doing our little trade interruptions or anything like that?
Not here.
No. And nothing. Is there anything like memorable about any of the people that stay with you, like odd clothing or just kind of a weird personality, something that doesn't usually fit with the people that we generally work with?
Not that I've seen. I mean, I've only had a couple people stay here, and it wasn't for very long. I think you all had some sort of trading raid or something, or you interrupted some sort of shipment in Greyhaven, and I had a couple people from that stay a couple days before they moved on. And that's just happened a couple times. But other than that, I haven't really had anyone.
Hmm. Is there any like would Red know if there's slave trading up here or no?
Uh, you wouldn't know.
Um, so, what's the black market like? Do you have a sense on what kind of goods or services are being sold back and forth?
No. I assume that is why all these rich people are showing up here, but I don't know what it is that they're getting and why.
Yeah. Trying. We're also here on behalf of a friend. Um, uh, she was murdered about 10 years ago, and her wife was framed for it. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah. Um, I can't remember the magistrate's name. What was it? I don't have my notes.
Hmm.
Um, but is that magistrate still here? Do you know if
No. I think they retired shortly after I got here. I assume they're still here somewhere, but not in any sort of job capacity.
Gotcha.
Ah, so he's leeching off the system. Fucking commie. Sorry.
Um, do you happen to know where they might be living, like one of their villas or houses or something?
I think he lives in one of the bigger houses near the baths.
Okay, near the baths. Um, and uh, yeah, I look at Lily to see if she wants to add anything, or if I should ask, or if I should mention like about the potential danger of what we're doing, or like what's going on, like as far as like the situation is concerned. Like, I tell her more, or just kind of leave her sort of in the dark about like Spoonier's turning up dead. I get any sense that she'd be on the same level or on the same page.
Uh, you're gonna give her that look, and she's just gonna be like,
No. So I can't really tell if she's like doesn't know what I'm talking about or I shouldn't tell her. But uh, I will sort of keep Valerie out of the loop. Is she acting strange in any sort of way? Or trying to be deceitful in any sort of way?
I mean, you can roll a sense motive check.
Yeah, do it. Okay. Let's see what that is.
Uh,
Sense motive plus 8.
there's nothing about her words that would make you think otherwise.
That's good.
Okay. Um, Well, I hope that we could sort of, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, we'd love to stay with you.
Oh yes, absolutely. I have the room.
Perfect. I had a feeling. But yeah, as soon as the rest of our companions come, we'll exchange some notes and fill you in a little bit more on what we're doing here. And just wondering, have you seen any of the other Spooniers around lately? Have any passed through? Have you gotten any word other than the Greyhaven ops?
No. It's usually pretty quiet up here in the mountain.
That must be nice.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll just wait for our friends, and when they come in, we'll have a conversation. Chat.
You guys all going down in there?
Yeah, we'll show up.
Yeah.
I guess also while we're waiting for them to come in, are there any like odd characters, sort of like casing us or like looking,
Lingering around.
yeah, lingering, as if they know like this is where a particular group of people always meet at this particular table,
I mean, go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you notice anything.
as
like
if we
that.
were found out. Perception plus 13, 24.
You take a look around. There are some people paying attention to you, but you're pretty sure that that's just because you're new in town.
Okay. So, chatting with Lily about, like replacing all of our passwords with like the suggested strong passwords, two-step verification stuff. Classic things. Security programs.
Gotta lock it up.
So, all right. Guys, you're back.
Bye. How's it going? What'd you find out?
I'm new in town.
I'm new in town.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good
So,
push him.
what'd you guys find out?
Push him.
Well, went to Cornell's old house, and it's now a shop. Well, this went off the rails.
We're not gonna do the whole skit in the chat, alright?
And I'm new in town. And the best part is the internet can't see it because that's where the chat is.
Yep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You'll have to pay for the Patreon to see what all the chat says.
Yep.
Oh wait. Oof. Good point. Yeah,
That's
so
where the
Cornell's-
fan art's gonna be.
Yeah, and the Fire Festival. That's the Fire Festival tier.
Yep.
You guys realize that the main reason why Rihanna has a spy network is because he has an OnlyFans set up.
Yes.
All the pieces are coming together now.
I
Great.
knew it. I knew it.
That's how he pays for his spy network. Weird.
So what'd you find out?
Other than
Now I'm just
Rand's,
thinking about that stupid
OnlyFans?
floating ready live clip. And I've got an
Like I said, I'm
OnlyFans.
Beej. I've got an OnlyFans.
It's just dick all the way down. I subscribe.
And it's only
Kinky
tail.
God would be pleased.
Only tail.
Ah. Oh, great. Yeah. What did we discover? We catch him up on what's going on. That we found her house. It's now a curio shop, but there is a secret stairwell underneath where her room closet used to be that leads somewhere, and we're not sure what. I was planning on taking a look at it after the shop closes with the rest of y'all.
That's smart. Would Lily know if the safe houses generally have like an underground sort of passageway?
Maybe in some of the bigger cities, if you had more than one, like close by safe house, they might connect.
Smart. Smart.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I'll ask Valerie, where's your shop?
It's just outside the main square. It's right here.
So not close enough to Cornus.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's the other side of the square.
yeah.
Okay.
So that would be too far.
Okay. Is there a curfew
Yeah,
in this town? Do we know?
I'm sorry?
Is there a curfew in this town?
No.
Cool. I don't want to get, in legal trouble for walking around at night.
But yeah. Is there any sort of reaction from Valerie when hearing that news about the secret tunnel?
No.
Through the mountain? Sorry. Okay.
Secret
There it
tunnel.
is. I knew someone was gonna do it. I was just sitting here waiting for it.
I couldn't help myself from doing it. I tried so hard.
It's like an earworm.
Underneath the market. Sacred tunnel.
Something sacred tunnel. Yeah. Okay. So I think it'd be good to maybe get a little bit of rest. What time of day is it right now? Like mid afternoon.
Yeah. It's starting to push towards the evening now.
Okay. I'd say find a place. Go to her place, crash for a little bit. Mostly so I can reset my spells a little bit, and then we can go check out this secret tunnel underneath the house. I think that might be a good idea.
That sounds good. Yeah. So what I found, I essentially just update everyone sort of what I found about the type of people that have been using the safe house, and how recently, Valerie, did the rich merchants use
I mean,
the safe house?
the safe house, not never.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, so the rich merchants have just been coming to buy your stuff.
They've just been, yes, in town doing something.
Oh, those are the odd people. Okay,
Yeah.
rich merchants just being weird and shit.
Mm-hmm.
How recently? Again?
Very recently. It feels like there's almost always someone in town.
Okay.
Which is weird for a town like this.
Okay. So, yeah, they're not our typical merchants. So definitely off the major square. you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it might be good to look into. Might be a lead.
Excited for the secret tunnel.
Me too. Looking forward to it.
Secret tunnel.
And I'm glad I asked, like, hey, what's out this window, so that we know like what orientation we are when we go down the stairs.
That was very good. That was very good. So
Yeah.
we know kind of. I'm good. I'm glad with that.
Yeah.
Look at you, smart tactical brain man. That's why you're my husband.
I've done some things.
Brad drops his drink on the table.
And Quinn looks at him. He's like, just if you see Harold, we're a thing. And he kind of points between him and Rianne.
Oh, you're a thing now?
Rianne
You're
kinda
a
goes,
thing
"Yo."
now. I begin to make a scene.
Perfect.
Oh god.
He's new in town.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We got some things.
All right.
Make
to
Got
the
some
Padre.
things.
Wait, does she
We're
live?
making progress.
Yes. What's the shape of Valerie's house? Like, what kind of construction is it? Is it like, like typical, like, market-looking store? Is it more of a barn? Is it a pottery barn? Does she live in a pottery barn?
No,
God.
it's just a normal looking store.
Restoration hardware. Got it.
Okay. Got it. Anything weird on the outside of it? Cracks in the wall, false door.
On the outside of what?
Like, on the outside of, like, when we go over there, I'm just gonna sort of, like, case the outside structure.
Of Valerie's house?
Yeah.
You do not find anything.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Pottery barn checks out. Okay, check. Pottery barn checks out. Okay, check.
Potter burn checks out.
Okay, check.
I'm sorry you have to put up with this. Only partially.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Cool. I think we've got some
that's good.
positive leads for sure.
Yeah, we definitely have a place to go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to chase it down.
Yeah. We can check out the mayor and whoever the corrupt official was, too, if we want to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I see what's going on with the secret tunnel, and then maybe if we don't find anything important there, we can try and locate the original mayor.
Well, I got where he lives, so.
Perfect. And
I'm super
I-
curious why there's a secret tunnel after
Yeah, after she left, I'm like,
after
okay,
she left.
What?
So I am super curious on that.
Right. So, some light B&E, little regging and entering,
It's not breaking and entering if I don't break anything.
definitely entering. You're breaking their trust, Rianne. We've talked about this.
I don't care.
Once you start caring, then you'll be good.
That's kind of the point.
All right, so any scheduling conflicts coming up?
Next week I'm in Boise.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm celebrating my birthday with a long week.
Oh yeah, it's almost your
There you
birthday,
go.
isn't it?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to
What is
you.
next week's date?
So many July birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then happy early birthday, since I won't see you next week for a late birthday.
So we don't have any scheduling conflicts until August 16th. And at that point, Garrett is going to have a Tuesday evening class.
Yep.
Oh,
So maybe Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Wednesdays are
okay.
for
What?
me.
I probably am working. I don't work Mondays. Well, no, I also have class that day.
Redbird might just have to go on a hiatus.
Secret tunnel.
Get lost in the
He
secret
works
tunnel.
like 5 to 11 Wednesday through Sunday, and he's going to have class Monday and Tuesday nights.
That sounds real dumb.
Oofa doofer.
You're,
Yeah.
Unless we do an afternoon session. I don't know.
I work 9 to 5.
5
I
is late
Work a
afternoon.
time.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
Until December, and then I'm free after that.
until December.
Balls.
It's a semester's class.
we're gonna kill you.
Secret
Yeah,
tunnel.
Rad's gonna go in a coma or something like that.
I'll yeah, I don't know if I can handle Tuesdays, but I can try.
I mean, he
He
will
becomes
have,
a Hootie and Blowbear groupie, and
He follows him on tour.
he
yeah.
will have breaks from the class, and certainly weeks that it doesn't meet. So
True.
it's
Sure.
not like he's never gonna be around. And
Oh yeah, of course.
So
Okay.
sticking on Tuesdays then.
Sticking on
yeah, I
Tuesdays.
think it'd be good. What do you know? Like, is your class like 6 to 9?
Yeah, 6 to 9, 6 to 10.
6 to 10.
Depends on if I get out early, my classmates clean efficiently.
I doubt they would keep you in the kitchen till 10.
Well, if it's not clean.
I don't know, but he might make a guest appearance if he gets home in time.
Figure something out.
Yeah,
So,
we'll make it
just-
work. However,
we'll
we got to make it
feel
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we do it like a little later, I don't know.
That may be hard for some of us. I'm
Yeah,
generally
we-
okay with later, because I'll
Yeah.
just eat dinner before instead of after. But yeah,
So yeah, I will do the best I can.
understandable. Life is life.
We'll
Yep.
make it.
We'll all make it work.
Yeah. So Shay is just gonna have to also be rad.
Oh, God.
Polar opposites.
See, perfect, easy. Like, what would Shay do in this situation? Do the
Not
opposite.
that.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Just do not that.
It's
Okay.
instead of
Punch
yes
this
and, it's
bear.
no and.
Punching dragonflies out of the air instead of bringing them home for sure.
Yeah. We should have let her, because those wings would have gotten us lots of money.
Yep.
Well, yeah. About
Shame
that.
on you, Rad, for being a
Hindsight.
Humanitarian
2020.
and animal rights activist.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the
Just a
owlbear
glorified
bursts into
zookeeper.
Rianne's room and bites him.
If an owlbear bites me, I'm vaporizing that motherfucker.
I will put protection from good and evil on the bear.
I'm gonna protect it from disintegrate.
Okay, so for
I'll put a
that
wall of force around the
time,
bear. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
I might change our rules.
Oh.
So we will play as long as 2 people show up. Since it'll only just be normally the 3 people, with a bonus Redbirdus if we get him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds
Every effort to show up with the
Because that way, even if the one person can't make it, we still can play.
fun. Right.
Because it'll just
Yeah.
be the new half.
I don't want it to lag behind anymore. So you guys deserve to play.
I'm sorry, bro.
Life.
That's a thing.
Okay, so I will see most of you next week, hopefully.
Yes.
Enjoy your birthday, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
I will send you my character sheet right now. That way you have access to it. For
Perfect.
Just playing as me.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye,
All right.
Internet.
Bye,
Bye,
internet.
internet.